Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. Well, let's see, Monday, November 9th, right? Yeah, pretty exciting times. Let's see. So I'm not going to take you in the garden because it's raining. It's been raining all day, which is great. The garden loves it, but I'll wait until it stops raining and then I'll take you out there. But I promised you a video and here it is. So tomorrow is my first day of going back to a non-inflammatory food plan. What does that mean? Well, it means no nightshade plants, i.e. potatoes, tomatoes, green peppers, eggplant. I think that's it. And no gluten, no yeast, no bread. So I have quinoa spaghetti or quinoa noodles and rice noodles. I'm going to eat rice. I know a lot of people that go on anti-inflammatory don't eat rice, but I'm going to eat rice. Doesn't bother me. And it's just going with this really clean way of eating, no sugar. Anyways, no sugar. Just good, clean eating. I will be eating my fish and my proteins and no dairy. I'll just be doing my goat cheese or sheep cheese, but nothing from the cow. And so that's, I think I'm remembering everything. No dairy, no sugar, no tomatoes, no nightshade plants, and no flour products. So why am I doing that? Well, I'm feeling pretty good. And I have what I think could be the beginning of arthritis. It's not quite, but you know, a couple joints are a little bit stiff. And so that's just telling me there's still inflammation in my body. And even though I take my C60, C60 can only get rid of it fast enough. And remember, you don't want to overwhelm C60 so that your lymph can't dump it. So, I just need to be a little bit more on top of it. And now that I have some time for myself, I'm going to kind of go for it. Not kind of, I am going to go for it. So that's the next plan. I'll let you know how that goes. I know I'm going to feel great. As soon as I get rid of a couple of those things out of my food plan, I just feel fantastic. And, it's one of those things. Oh my God, I feel fantastic. Oh, I'll go eat an ice cream. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to be a grown-up about it this time. All right. And since we can't go outside, I'm going to show you my house. So I haven't shown it to you since I finished it. And what's really strange is that I just about finished it right before Joe died. And I was actually rushing to get the house done for Joe because he loves a nice homey home, and and he loved everything I was doing, and it just made him feel good. And so I was doing it for me, of course. I love to decorate and play with color and all that kind of stuff. I love things to look really interesting and fun and cool and beautiful. And so and I all of this I did with garage sales, everything, so that made it even more fun. So I guess we're gonna just start out in my healing room and my dining room. So I'm gonna turn this around. You can see we're in the kitchen right now. So I took vintage tablecloths and I made curtains out of them. And I got all my cool funky things up here. I don't know if you can see them. Now stand up. All my stuff up here. And yeah, and it looks out over the pool. And then I've got my 50s kitchen set. I'll step back. And so this is the kitchen nook. This is where I sit and have my coffee and listen to X22. Pretty cool, huh? So let me push the chair in. And then we just painted the kitchen brown. You can see all the baskets up there. And we're going to do the cupboards black. My son-in-law is going to actually order facing for it, so that's what it's going to be. I love this color. See, it's so bright in Florida that I really wanted a lot of the house to be darker. And then my basket collection, all garage sales, of course. And then in here is the, I was going to start in the dining room, but I lied. This is my laundry room. Everything's on one floor. I can't even tell you how much I love it. I'm really organized. So let's go into the dining room. I love this room. So I began running across all kinds of like African and Indian things, and so I just went with it. And I love this color. It's wine, it's a Merlot. My cookbooks and books on gardening. I got that window, of course you guys remember that. I got that in Michigan at a garage sale for $35. It's an old stained glass window from a church from up north Michigan. I had these seats covered. There's this Russian guy down here. He's an amazing upholsterer. And he redid this. This set is from about 1915, maybe older. And it's 2 sets, long story. My elephant in the corner, my Detroit thing with ducks, and those are my fossils, you can see. I love old stones and fossils, and those both, that one bowl is Navajo and the other one is pre-Columbian. That's an arrowhead. Fungus from a tree. Picture I took a long time ago. So you can see, yeah. Pretty cool, huh? And then across the hall here is my healing room. I guess I should have turned on a light. My bottle collection. And then this is coming in from the front door into the living room. I scored these almost as soon as I moved down here. These posters, Italian posters, for $10 a piece. And some friends of mine down here, the Flip Flop Boys, they painted this. And my Japanese kaching game. And then this is from pinball, I think from the 50s. So what I did is I took red paint and then put in 6 drops of black, and it gave this really deep kind of a hue. Then it's the living room. But I love having this darker feel because, again, Florida is so bright. That's an old beauty chest, and the Flip Flop Boys painted it for me. I got that at a garage sale. I just scored that. It's a mirror. You can open up those little doors. And I just scored that big fish up there. And I love that fish there. He's made out of a paintbrush and stick and corkscrews and all kinds of cool stuff. And then this is my Tonka, Buddhist Tonka, which I've had for some time now. So, you know, it's funky. So we'll go over and look at the bedrooms. This house is so easy to live in because it's just open And it's on one floor. This is the small bathroom. I can't believe I have 2 bathrooms. It's a real pretty coral. That opens up to the pool. This is my blue bedroom. It's my guest room. And then this is my green room, spare room. I love this room. And I took off the closet doors because I didn't really need it as a closet. It's a really little room, so I opened it up. I just scored that lacquered, green lacquered Chinese hutch for $20. And I just put that tapestry behind it. I love this color. So, okay, we'll go over to the master bedroom. One of the things I like is that you can get to my bedroom 2 different ways. But this is the shortcut. This is the way Joe always used to like to walk. This is out at the pool. We got our inflatable hot tub out there, and I just bought that umbrella. It's like a double umbrella, so we have shade for both chairs. My garden's out there. And then, you see it's so stormy out. I love it though. Then this is the big bedroom. It's a really beautiful blue. And I moved my office in here. This is where Joe had his office, and I like it because I can overlook the garden. So this is where I work. This is a friend of mine did this. He takes old mirrors and does sacred geometry. And then this is the animal room of animals everywhere. And then the Flip-Flop Boys painted this furniture too. And there's Joe. This is my sweetheart, Joe. I love this elephant. And the Flip-Flop Boys painted this. And then this is the big bathroom. It has a jacuzzi. And there's Torty. Hi, Torty. I just bought that rug for $20. It's a beautiful rug. So it's in the big bathroom here. I love this color. Jacuzzi. Pretty big house for just me. Closet. And then there's this little nook of a bathroom, and this is my, this is my giraffe gecko pelican room. Pelican. Got a pelican down here. And the boys painted this too, this hutch. It's my geckos, there's all my giraffes. And then this is where my critters are, the ashes for all my critters. That's my Day of the Dead thing. If you saw it on the side, the boys painted this, Day of the Dead, and this is for all my critters. I asked Joe, do you want me to spread your ashes over the ocean or in the garden, or do you want to be with the critters? And he said, I want to be with the critters. Another pelican. So yeah, so then it's just coming out this way. It's my cool house. So the reason I'm doing this, so many of you asked to see it. So I'm doing it. I love it here. And I know it seems big for just me, but I plan on having lots and lots of company and making this house really, I want it to be really social. I want, you know, people to come down and really enjoy themselves and have their own space. So, Yeah, that's it. Let me turn this around. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? Yeah, my house. Can you believe I did that? I did that from January until October while I was taking care of Joe. It was intense. I had help. You know, but there was so much that had to be done, and of course I was out in the garden, you know, trying to get that happening too. So, yay! I'm home now. So you're welcome to come visit. I'm just saying. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours. May your garden always grow. Sending you a ton of love. Okay, goodbye.